Greetings, anglers. I hope all of you are staying in, staying safe, washing your hands, doing all that. Right now I am continuing with my series on what can we do now to get ourselves ready for when we're going to be fishing later on. I've already done a video on how to set up some preserved lemons and get them working in your cupboard. You can check the link here, assuming I figured out how to put that link in this video. I might be pointing to nothing, or I might be pointing to a little thing that says click here to see the video. We'll see how that works. Anyway, so what I've been working on most recently is my garden. I just got done tilling this all up and getting most of the weeds out. Just the other day, this was nothing but a big pile of overgrown weeds and leftover plants and some giant kale bolting plants. It was a mess. Anyway, now it's cleared up, pretty much ready for planting. I've also got some of my pots done. I got some pots for, I'm gonna put chili peppers in the pots, I think, this year mostly. I've got some rail boxes up on my deck that I use for herbs, and I'll kind of show you that. And so, again, we're prepping for when we're gonna be fishing later, and we're gonna be cooking what we catch. So think in terms of, what are you fishing for? And how do you like to eat it? Are you gonna be sauteing, do you grill a lot? What do you like to put on? Do you like putting, herb butters? Do you like fresh tomatoes with your catch? I like fresh tomatoes with everything. Are you a fan of spicy food? You want some chili peppers going? Do you like doing a lot of salads? You want some cucumbers and stuff to go in salads? Think about that. Go when you brave to go out and hit maybe Fred Meyer or wherever and pick up some plant starts and get some stuff growing now. What are you going to want to serve it with? Are you going to be tuna fishing? Are you going to be crabbing a lot? So let me take a look at what I've just got started on this, but let me show you what I've done so far and can give you an idea of the way I'm going with it. All right, take a look. All right, so this here is my planter box I have down in another section of my yard, and I got some tomatoes going in here. I've got some early girls right here for hopefully for the first harvest of those. I love a big fat tomato, slicing tomato to go with salmon or with crab. So I've got some super steaks here, nice big steak tomatoes. I got some better boys. These are the ones I've had good luck growing around here recently. So they're just getting going. I hope the light's okay. Sorry about that. I have a lot of shade going on right now. So yeah, I've got a few tomato plants started up here. I haven't got any cherries going yet, but I will because I love cherry tomatoes, but they tend to take over, so I'm going to start them a little bit later. And I have, these are some beet plants. These are actually left over from last year. They're healthy and they're doing fine. They didn't grow. I don't know if they're going to go into a second year, if they're going to get any bigger. They might just bolt. If so, I'll pull them, but I figure rather than just throw them in the compost heap, I'm just going to plant them in here between my tomatoes. They'll either grow, they won't grow, the tomatoes will overshadow them, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay, so let me show you my herb box. So this is my herb boxes I have right outside my kitchen on my deck. This is my sage plant. I apologize for the traffic noise. There's people going by. I've had this sage plant for like 3 years. I just cut back all the dead stuff for the season, and already the new shoots are starting to show, which is great. But I don't use sage much when it comes to cooking seafood. It's more of a poultry and pork thing for me. But this year I did get, I'm scooting down here, some pineapple sage. So pineapple sage really does smell and have a light flavor of pineapple. It's really good in herb butters, especially. I love pineapple sage butter on salmon and on whitefish as well. And so definitely give this one a shot. All right. So moving on from there, I'm going to go down to chives. I like chives with just about any seafood dish. There's very few recipes on my blog that I use that aren't improved by adding some chopped chives on top. It goes great in everything. These are classic onion chives, but this year I got something slightly different. Going down here, I got some garlic chives too, which have a nice, light garlicky flavor. It's not, not nearly so strong as actual garlic, but really, really, really good on a lot of seafood dishes. So I'm going to have fun playing with that. I have a theory about herbs and seafood, a real simple one. Anything with the name of lemon in it is good for seafood. So here this is lemon thyme. I have regular English thyme too, but for seafood, I really like lemon thyme. It's a great herb to go with, again, in butters on top of, just chopped fresh on top of a good saute or grilled fish is wonderful. And then, speaking of really lemony, this is lemon verbena. Lemon, I hope that comes out. lemon verbena is a really great underused herb. It really does have a strong lemony scent to it, very floral. Just if you ever find some in the garden shop, just kind of pinch one leaf and smell it a little bit. You'll see what I mean. Lemon verbena and salmon. Lemon verbena is wonderful. Lemon verbena on tuna is fantastic. If you have an herb, if you're planting herbs and you're a fisherman, try some lemon verbena. Okay, so moving down here. Pardon the light changes. All right, tarragon. I love tarragon with some specific seafood, especially in the Northwest. Fresh chopped tarragon in a crab salad is wonderful. Tarragon sauteed in butter on top of salmon is great. Tarragon is a wonderful, again, it has a light licoricey flavor, but a light one, not like a real strong one like on ice. And there's a plane going over, awesome. But again, when you're cooking seafood, I suggest having some of this on hand. I also got, what else do I have going on here? Oh, I've got a little bit of just classic Italian oregano, because oregano is wonderful and I love it in so many things. So anything that has tomatoes in it is great. And then I haven't planted this one yet, just got this in, cilantro. Cilantro is my favorite herb. I love cilantro. I have the worst time trying to grow it because it wants to bolt and go to seed right away, which is not good. So rather than putting it in the pot, I'm going to take it probably and maybe put it in one of the larger pots. I have some pots down there, you see, and there's my compost bin. Look at all the weeds. And there's that garden I was just in front of down there. Let me do this way down there. Is that working? There it goes. It's way down there is the garden. So what I'm probably going to do is try to plant somewhere where there's a little bit more room for the roots to spread out. Hopefully that will keep it from bolting so quickly. We'll see. Fingers crossed. So in addition to that, I also have, and I haven't planted these yet, these will go in the main garden, is tomatillos. Tomatillos are wonderful. That's what you make salsa verde out of. Then of course that goes wonderful with fish and basically all kinds of seafood, which is what I'm doing. If you notice, the theme here is I'm planting stuff that goes with a lot of different kinds of seafood. I don't know what I'm going to be catching. Maybe I'll be, maybe I'll be doing walleye with salsa verde, or I'll do a roasted tomatillos, over top of some bourbon. Who knows? We'll see. So this is the idea. I'm just getting started on this, and I'll zoom in down here if I can show you this. I'm not going to walk down there now. I'm feeling lazy. Oh, here we go. All right, so down there I've got a friend of mine sent me some chili pepper starts. There's some really interesting exotic spicy chilies, so I'm going to see how those go. I've never worked with those chilies before, but if you like spicy food, have some fresh chilies on hand. I may show you later this year how to make some chili oil, which is a great accent to a lot of dishes. So anyway, that's the deal. I'm going to spin this around. So that's basically it. I'm cooking things now, so I'll be ready to go when we'll be fishing later on. I'm bringing home some fresh catch. I'll have some fresh vegetables to go with it, fresh herbs to put in it. Hey, that's all we can do right now is prep and get ready so that when the season is upon us, finally, fingers crossed and all that, we will have some great products to work with to make our catch even better. All right, guys, I can't say keep fishing, but keep prepping and keep cooking, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.